Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, this morning I continue with making this video with the topic of religion and belief. And this has been my 215 videos already. So my target is to reach 1,000 videos that will be completed in 4 to 3 years time. So I'm still a long way to reach the target, but if I keep doing it every day, I'm sure, inshallah, if I have reached to that age, I would complete the 1,000 video, inshallah. So why it is important? I keep saying this, that we are created in this world for the purpose of serving our Creator. If we fail to do it, then Allah see that our heart had disease, and Allah will increase that disease in the heart. Meaning that when Allah increase the disease in the heart, then that person deserve the punishment in the next world. So keep our heart healthy, keep our heart disease free. So when we have a purpose for being created, then we do our best to serve the purpose, do our best to serve the purpose we are being created. It's not very difficult. Just obey and believe and obey. And as much as possible, try to keep your heart pure. As much as possible. Try to keep your heart pure and free from the disease of doubt and unbelief, because you don't have argument. Allah has mentioned that we have not existed before. Is it true or not that we have not existed before? Yes, we have not existed before. Then we don't have argument. We have not existed before, then we know we have to obey and serve the purpose of the being Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who had created us. Yesterday I've been reading to you the meaning of our prayer recitation Surah Al-Fatihah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, the beneficent and the merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin, the honor of the day of judgment. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. To you alone we ask for, to you alone we worship, to you alone we ask for help. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim maybe I miss a step. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Show me the straight path. There we ask for guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The path that is given by that you have given to the people who had your favor. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka ihdinas siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim. And then ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Not the path that the people who had caused your anger, and not the path of the people who had gone astray. So that is the recitation and the meaning of our prayer recitation. And of course you have memorized it, but then you have also to know the meaning of that Surah Al-Fatihah to improve your understanding and also your understanding of what our Creator wants you. And it contains the dua, and it contains also that we ask for help and the right guidance. So it's very important, isn't it? Very, very important. That is the recitation in our salat that we have to do 5 times a day, compulsory. And there also the prayer that is accompanying it. For example, if subuh you pray the prayer before that, 2 circle. If it is Zohor, then you do 2 circle. But if you can do 4 circles, this even bit better. So after Zohor, then you do 2 circles, which is not compulsory, but you do it, is even better. It's even better you do it 4 circles. So this not compulsory prayer is important, because when you do prayer, the compulsory one, may not be perfect. So the purpose of this accompanying prayer is to repair what is imperfect. That is the purpose. Of course, Prophet Muhammad had always been also doing this non-compulsory prayer and also doing the compulsory prayer. So his companion is also doing that, the compulsory and non-compulsory prayer. There are many other prayers which is not compulsory that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam doing. Okay, what else? I think that's all my preaching to myself, 80%. So the purpose of me saying that is preaching myself, and you who listen to this hopefully will also get the benefit from it. So brothers and sisters, next is me talking what is going on in this world. I've been talking about China, and this morning I try not to talk about China again, because I've been doing it many times. But only last night I watched YouTube. I saw Donald Trump talking in the YouTube, and I also saw WHO leader talking in the YouTube, and many scientists as well, Russian scientists, British scientists, US scientists. I've been listening to what they talk, and also the whistleblowers from China. I also listen for their short video, seen their short video, and seen the face of the person, the leader of the researcher of this person who research on this COVID-19. Maybe she was the one who was responsible for making the culture of this COVID-19, because she had worked on this many years, and many people believe that she was the one. I don't know whether she's still alive or not. She is the one. a lady rather than a man. Why she was doing it, we don't know. Whether there's intention to, whether there's a direction or instruction from Communist Party or not. But what I heard, when her research was reaching an advanced stage, because there used to be foreigners working in Wuhan in the laboratory as well. So what I heard, after the research has been in advanced stage, no more foreigners were allowed working in the Wuhan laboratory. So why they had done that, not allowing foreigners to anymore to come to work in the Wuhan laboratory, that make us skeptical or make us suspect there is going on, there's something sinister going on in the laboratory. When the foreigners were not allowed there, then this Communist Party men come and then maybe set us something or become in their control. Maybe they see something, a potential weapon of war, like nerve gas, things like that, a biological weapon. So the CCP had denied that the virus come from laboratory, Wuhan laboratory, and they say it come from the market nearby who sell bats, and they say that this virus come from bats. Naturally, is not a virus that man-made. Some scientists somehow believe what they say, but some scientists don't believe what they say. So the WHO body even sent people to investigate. Some scientists from different countries, they even went to the market. Some scientists say they don't see any evidence that it come from the market. So they began to suspect it must have come from the laboratory. Maybe at that time the evidence is not so much, but now it's become more evidence coming up, more information. Like Donald Trump believe 100% that it's man-made. he had made an observation. This Donald Trump is quite very intelligent person. He observed the body bag. So people have kept body bag. So why people keep body bag? Because they expect people die from the virus and it must be contagious. So when people die, they wrap it in the body bag to make it safe as well, so that the virus will not spread. So that he suspect that it's like things that is expected with body bag ready. And we also hear that people who had made the research on this virus suffer from COVID-19 and they die. And there was a doctor who had warned the world that he was the first doctor that treated the COVID-19, and he said that this disease is something that he had not seen before. He said very serious, contagious, and warned the world. And this doctor also contact this COVID-19 and die. What the world is not happy is that when the CCP know what it is, then they should have locked down Wuhan. But what happened is the opposite, that people from Wuhan travel all over the world. And I remember in a country, there was a debate in the parliament whether to allow Chinese tourists to come to the country or not. Some of the people in the parliament said, stop the Chinese tourists coming to the country. But the leader of the ruling party at the time said no, because tourists make money to the country, income. So they allow the tourists from China to come to the country, and the country, some of the people in the country was infected by COVID-19. So you'll see, some people already can see what is going on. Some people blinded by it. Just like WHO, they say they still don't believe at that time that he come from the laboratory and man-made. This WHO said it come from natural. So that also, and Donald Trump was not happy with WHO, saying, so you know what Donald Trump is. He just speak out his mind, and you see what he said. But Donald Trump was right, actually. Yes, he was right. Now there's evidence, and they were also Chinese. You want to report actual thing happening in Wuhan. So he went to Wuhan and start to report to the world. Soon this person disappeared. So the information is coming up from Wuhan is not supposed to go out, and people who is responsible for leaking information will disappear. So it's not only one disappeared, there are also others disappeared. So, but the Chinese is some of the Chinese are very courageous people. Some even escape to other country and start to tell and reveal to the world what is going on. I heard that as well. So now people listen, and there's a lot of evidence. Now I think the world believe it is coming from the laboratory, a theory called conspiracy theory. And now you see this Australian lawsuit suing CCP $6 trillion. Of course, this CCP is not trying to deny it, but then there's so much evidence now. They cannot deny it. They keep denying it. Of course, there's nothing much they can do. They cannot say, yes, we do it. Sorry. They're not going to say that sorry. They're not going to say sorry. Then they keep denying it. What the world believe is different from denying. And this lawsuit from Australia is suing. Don't expect they will pay $6 trillion, but the cost of reparation, of course, $6 trillion is realistic in value the damage that the virus COVID-19 had caused to the world. Okay, I think I have enough talking about China. Hopefully tomorrow I talk about other country, not talking on China every day. Okay, brothers and sisters, let me talk. Let us read the Koran. Okay. I think we have been reading page 120. We should be reading 121. Let's see. Oh no, we should be reading page 122 this morning. Okay, yes, page 122. So to get the barakah of this morning, let me read the first sentence on this page in Arabic. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa iza sami'u ma unzila ila rasuli tara a'yunahum tafidu minad dam من الدمع مما ورده من الحق يقولون ربنا آمنا فاكتبنا مع الشاهدين.